Everybody, I thought I'm gonna stand the light a bit more maybe. Oh, I blinded myself with the light. I thought I would do a quick rundown of the stuff I use for my live gigs. For anybody who's like interested in like audio gear and stuff, it's kind of a fun one because I have kind of a weird setup. I just finished up doing a video with all my filming equipment and stuff up. And so I have all my looping stuff out, and I thought it'd be fun to do it. So, here it is. It's not as much as it actually looks. It looks like a lot of buttons and stuff, but it's really not a lot of things. Honestly, some of them are more creature comforts than anything else. So, starting with the guitar, it is a really cheap guitar. It's probably like 200, which I know sounds like a lot for some people, but it plays really well, and I just put a really nice pickup in it with a microphone and stuff. Nice Fishman mic blend, I believe it's called. So that's why I have the feedback buster in the sound hole, and it means it'll pick up all of my like kind of stuff on the body because there's a microphone inside. All right, this is actually the pedal I use to trigger my loops. So I've got green along the bottom and red along the top. The green starts my recording. I hit it again and it starts the loop, and then I use the red one above it to stop that loop, and then I can start it again with the green button again, and I can do that 4 times. And I can turn them all off and on independently of each other, and they all stay in time with each other. And it allows me to build up more complex kinds of loops, and allows me to take certain things out, which you don't get with some smaller loopers. If you're looking for something like this is not the looper. This just triggers the looping functions. I got this pedal because I like the sort of column layout. It just lays things out better. It means I know that it's track 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this here's all stop and all start, and then this here guy deletes individual loops. So if I have this one picked, I can hit that and it deletes just this loop and leaves all the rest intact. This connects through one cable into this, and this is the actual looper. So I've reassigned all of these buttons that used to be the looping functions, and they all now trigger effects. So I have like reverb and delays and stuff, and that affects both the guitar and the microphone that I have. Then I just reassigned this guy, which used to be the all stop, all start, and that just deletes every loop. And then the undo redo stayed the exact same. I just kept that as it was. Yeah, it's great. It works on its own. I just preferred this kind of layout. It's more obvious to me, and the lights help a lot. There's lights on this, but it's just not as obvious, and this just worked great for me. So if you just get this will do you, and this will do all of the stuff for you. It's a 6-track looper, and it's called the Boss RC600. So if you want to get that, go for it. It's really nice. Tuner pedal, very simple, Behringer one. My guitar goes directly into there first, and then it goes through into my bass pedal, and I hit this, and it takes the bottom strings of my guitar and it makes them sound like a bass. So I can add bass stuff to my loops. Then here is my guitar multi-effects pedal. This essentially just lets me do whatever I choose with my guitar. Right now, I think I have this here guy is set up as a mute for the microphone. You always want to have some kind of way of muting your looping mic if you have a mic connected to your looper. Everything on stage will get recorded unless you have a mute on your mic. So that there unmutes, and then that's it muted. This here is like a vocal distortion. I'm just testing this out. It kind of sounds like a phone, maybe, like a sort of like a megaphone or just like a mobile phone kind of sound. I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. I think I'm just testing it. I used to have like a vocal double on there, so it sounds like it doubles my vocal. I keep swapping things out to test things. That's the great thing about having a multi-effects, is I can just do whatever I want. So I keep testing stuff, but that's what it is right now. This is just a clean boost on my guitar. It just turns it up a couple of dB. It makes it a little bit louder in case I want to play like a solo over the top of my loops. This is a chorus. This is really nice to make. It kind of sounds like you have a bit of a keyboard running in the background for some reason, but that's what the chorus is for. And then this triggers a lot of stuff. So as you can see, a lot of stuff turns on at once here because it's going through basically a tube screamer into a different kind of reverb and into an amp peg or an amp head or whatever. I'm not an electric guitar player, really. This just allows me to turn my acoustic guitar tone into an electric guitar tone. Kind of sounds like a bluesy kind of tweedy sort of sound. It's good for playing like country guitar solos. It just doesn't like add too much grit for what I like. But that's what that does. And my microphones are right here. This is my main microphone. This doesn't go near the looper. This just bypasses it and goes straight to my little mixer over there. And then this guy, which has a muff on the top of it, just because I beatbox into this, and this helps stop the pull. So this runs into there and runs back into this here exact same pedal, and then that runs into the looper. So basically everything all culminates into the looper. This is the heart of the system. And then the looper comes out all of these colored little guys. So I think I have it set up where it's black one is guitar, the gray one is my vocal, and then these 4 different colored ones are all my track 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I have it running to my mixer. So it's going through all the line ins, and then that is my microphone right there. It just goes past everything. This is, by the way, the Behringer XR16. Great little mixer. It's all controlled on a tablet or an iPhone or whatever, or phone, whatever. And then the outputs are right there. So that's outputting to this little speaker. This is the speakers that I use live, but I've only got one right now because I'm only recording a video, so I don't need 2 of them. I don't like to keep super clean whenever I'm recording videos. As long as whatever's in the video looks clean enough, I'm fine with it. And essentially, that is it. And this is how I control, there's me. That's how I control my whole setup. I've got my main vocals, my loop vocal, my guitar, and then my 4 tracks. So track 1, 2, 3, and 4, that's each individual track here. It just lets me on the fly turn one up or down. If I've recorded my beat maybe a bit too hard, I could sort of scoop it down instead of having to re-record it again. That's my mix. So whenever I have in-ear monitors on or something, that goes right out to me. And then this is the main output, I guess. And this goes straight out to either the house system or my own system. Keeps everything in front of me, and it stops me from having to like lean over a desk. And it means that can go wherever I want it to. This could be across the room, it doesn't matter. But yeah, and it all fits inside this luggage case. But that is my rig. That is how it all works. And hopefully when you watch whatever videos come out with this system, you'll hopefully see examples of how it all works. Hope that makes sense. Guitar, vocal, goes into looper, through all these effects, and this triggers it. That's it. I could have just said that at the beginning. Whatever. Anyway, have a good day.